Hi, it's NuWave Recipes. Today I'm going to cook up a tomahawk steak, otherwise known as a cowboy ribeye steak, or maybe you know it as a bone-in ribeye steak. But anyway, it's a ribeye with a really big bone. We're going to get started cooking that up in the NuWave Jubilee Smokeless grill. We're going to use the probe, and we're going to see how that works right now. Alright, so here we have the tomahawk steak, or aka cowboy ribeye steak, or whatever you call it. It has a lot of names, but it's a good piece of meat. And so this one we have here is almost 2.5 pounds in weight. And so I'm going to basically get it out and just set it over here. I've also got, as you can see, some extra virgin olive oil. I've found using extra virgin olive oil with this cooker is not a problem, that it's able to manage things pretty decent, even though cooks can go well beyond the smoke point for extra virgin olive oil. It hasn't been a major issue. So you can see how big it is. You know, I got it in this big pan, but still the steak takes up pretty much most of the capacity of the pan. And in addition to the extra virgin olive oil, I'll also be using some McCormick's Grill Mate Montreal steak seasoning. I really do like it. If you want the very, very best results, you can let this steak rest out at room temperature for about 30 minutes before you start cooking. I let it set for a little while, but I'm going to get into this because I'm ready to cook it up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to coat both sides of it with oil and spices. And I'm using a very light coat of oil, not a lot, just a very light coat. I'm going to get, just a light coating of oil on both sides, along with a generous helping of seasoning on both sides. And I will say, although this cooker can handle the smoke decent, you don't really want to go crazy with the oil. I'd say, keep it light with the oil. Just keep it light. Alright, now that I got my steak well seasoned, I'm going to take the meat probe, get that deep into the meat, try and get it like deep in the center, so that I can get a good read deep down inside of there. Now I'm going to turn the NuWave Jubilee on, turn the temperature all the way up to the max 475 degrees. I'm going to basically do a max out cook here. So now I'm going to hit the probe button, and I'm going to lower the target temp to 150. That's just kind of like the upper end of medium, just going a notch maybe into the medium well range. So that's how I like to do this steak. This type of steak, you really wouldn't want to go well done with this type of steak. And even going as far as I'm going is a little much for a lot of folks who really enjoy this steak. But I'm going to 150. And I'm going to hit the preheat for that 475 and hit start. Once this is done preheating, we'll get it right in there. Alright, our preheat's complete. I'm going to get this right on there, like so. It just fits. Now I'm going to make sure that I up my grill plates up really high, and then drop it down right on top of the steak. So it's right on the steak, and hit start. And we can see now it's at like 41, 42 degrees. I'll keep an eye on things and bring you back when it's good and done. Alright, 33 minutes have passed, and we see it's at 148. We're getting some smoke coming out, not a ton, but some. It's not really bad though, but I'm just going to let you watch these last couple degrees play out so you can watch and see, doing a little time-lapse video. Alright, so it took basically 34 minutes total cooking time. So let's open up. And there's how it looks. Alright, so I'm going to get this big boy off of here and get the meat probe out of here. Alright, with that done, have a look at that big steak there. I'm going to basically let it rest for about maybe 10 to 15 minutes just to reabsorb some juices. And it'll probably be a little runniness after that, but I'm going to bring you back after it's rested for a little bit. And when I bring you back, we're going to get right into the taste testing of this thing. we'll use this handle here and do it caveman style. All right, I let it rest for about 10 minutes or so. So I'm gonna bite into it. Where I bite in will probably be pretty well done. The rarity or the, kind of, mediumness will probably be more in the middle. It'll be pinker probably further in the middle. And I wanted to mention also that the smoke that you saw, that started at the very end of the cook. That's why I started the camera. During the rest of the cook, things were perfectly fine. There was no real smoke coming off of there. Nothing really noticeable to me until that point in time later in the cook. Near the very end there was some smoke, but nothing to trigger smoke alarms, nothing that was ever a problem, nothing that ever filled the place with smoke. So this did a very great job. The cooker did a great job on this cook. So I'm gonna grab the handle there, let you see the underside, let you see the top end, so you get to see both sides. So let's try and do a taste in here. All right, of course, biting into the end, I caught some fat on there. I didn't trim the fat before I did the cook. So, as you can see, it is the, kind of medium well. And so, it's real juicy, it's real tender. Ribeyes always are. The NuWave Jubilee did a good job, able to indoor grill a steak and get those plates on there and heat it up good. So I definitely like how this turned out. You can find this, other recipes, heating instructions at superwaveovenrecipes.com. You can always come to this YouTube channel by going to waveovenrecipes.com. There are referral links for this cooker and others in the video description. You pay the same price but help the channel. Also, I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Wave Oven Recipes. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Share the video with a friend. Subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments. Hit the notification bell, and good eating.